Morning everyone, welcome to HarboroughPilates at home. This is our third week, and this week I thought we could use a little bit of equipment in with our exercising. So we're going to do a similar session. Some of the exercises are going to be the same as last week, but we're introducing a resistance band with it. So if you've got a resistance band, make sure you've got it ready for this session. If you haven't got one, don't worry, you can just do the same exercises without the band, okay? You just won't get quite so much resistance when we're doing the leg work particularly. Okay, we don't need it for our warm-up, so we'll put that down and let's get started. So, thinking about your position, we want those feet to be underneath your hips. So if you pop your feet together, take your toes out, take your heels out, and we're there in position. Lift up nice and tall, really feel that spine, extend up towards the ceiling, gently lifting up through the chest. Have a little feel what happens through that middle. And we're going to roll forwards and backwards. Now the thing to think about when we're using the equipment is to really concentrate on what's happening through the middle at the same time. You can get carried away with holding on to equipment and not thinking about what happens with our body. So make sure you're thinking about that drawing in, keeping in that centre position when we're down on the mats with the equipment. So find that middle now. Let's warm our arms up. They're going to do a bit of work. So we'll do a shoulder roll. 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the other side. 3, 2, 1. And let's add a little bit of a knee bend and a bigger roll. Let's do a bigger roll. Bit of a twist round. And again. Other side, knee bend, twist through that upper body, watching round. Good. Both arms up, reaching up towards the ceiling. Up we go. 3, 2, 1. Big circle round. Let's go swimming. The knees are going over the toes. Out with those arms. Down we go. Coming up and around. 2 more. Try and keep those knees going over. Up we come. Down into the middle. Think dumb waiters now. Long neck, drawing in. Turn those arms out and back in. Gently drawing in through the tummy, lifting up through the back of that head. Stretch up through that neck area. Good. With the next one, we're going to go out wide. Reaching out, turn the hands over, and we're back in. Twist out and reach and back in. And again, twist, reach and back in. 2 to go. Good. With this one, out we go. Keep the arms open as we're going to go over into our mermaid. I'm going over to the right, I'm pushing down through my left leg. Back through the middle. Out we go. I'm going over to the left, pushing down with my right leg. So we get a bigger stretch through the middle. Once more each side. A little bit more flowy this time. Through the middle and over. Leave that hand there, let the other hand come up and join it. And let's mobilise that spine with our little dolphin dive. So curling down, reaching out through the head, through the tail and back up. Down we go. And coming back up. Keep going. For another 3, 2. Really stretch out that spine. Last one. Down we go. Coming back up. Big reach up. Bring those arms around. Let's get some rotation here. So, breath in, breath out. Twisting through that upper body and back. Round to the other side. And back. And again. Last one. Coming back into the middle. Squat and reach behind. And back up. And again. Down we go. And back up. 2 more. Holding it there, lift up onto the hips, reach one arm up to on our toes, keep trying balance, working through that core, working through the calf, moving those arms for 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels, come back up, gently up and down. 3, 2, 1, and then big stretch up. Bring the arms round. We're going down one side, bring the arm round into the middle. Up we come through the middle. Down we go the other side. Bring the arm around. Into the middle. And back up. Once more each side. So it's a twist, it's a combined movement, a side bend and a twist. We come up through the middle. Last one, down the other side. Round into the middle. Stay there at the middle. Weight on the front of your feet. Really stretch out through the backs of your hips. And let's come up. Drop those shoulders down. Breath in. Breath out. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Down we go. Big stretch. And come back up bit by bit by bit by bit. And last one. We go. Big stretch, weight at the front, drop the head down as well. And then let's go down onto our mats. If you've got a resistance band, grab it as well. So with the resistance bands, we can use them in various ways. And they've come in various resistances as well. So because I'm mainly using it for my legs today, I've got a fairly strong one. I get mine through the APPI group, and this is a purple leg one, which is quite tough. Going to be using it around the legs, but also we're going to use it wrapped around the thighs as well for our hip twists. When we do that, you either need to knot it, or I've got a freezer clip. They're quite useful for clipping on and off to use it. So let's start off popping it over one leg, one foot, and that's where we're going to be using it when we're down on the mat. So one band either side of the leg, get it into position, get the head in position, and then from there, let's think about our position on the mat, think about being even on both sides, relaxing into the mat, drop down through the rib cage, drawing through the tummy, we're flattening out to our normal starter routine. Rolling back the other way so we've got that arch in that lower back area. Yeah. Flattening out, pulling in through the tummy. Rolling back, feel how much movement you've got there. And then find that mid position from there, okay? The band's going to give us a little bit of resistance, but also a little bit of assistance as well. So from there, we're centering through the middle, we bring that leg up into a single tabletop, holding on to the ends of the band. If you want it to be harder, you hold them a bit shorter, okay? If you want it to be a bit easier, you could just knot it around your foot, or clamp it around your foot. Ooh. Yeah, and have a single strand, okay? But I'm going to use the double, and from there, so we're in our centered position, single tabletop, and we're going to reach out, like we did last week with our one leg stretch, and back in. But we're really pushing against the band, the resistance, so we're working our quads and our bottom muscles a little bit more, reaching out. When you reach out, make sure you're drawing through your tummy as well so you don't arch up. We keep going from there. 4, and back in. 3. Weights even on both sides. Last one. Holding it out there, drawing in through your tummy, and we're lifting and lowering. So we're going to take it slowly down to the ground, and then coming slowly back up. What we're doing is feeling what's happening through that lower back. As we go down, we might be tempted to arch up, so we engage the tummy a bit more. As we come up, our hamstrings will limit the way we're going. So don't go up too far. Feel the movement. It may feel a little bit easier than doing it last week without the band because you've got that support, but because you've got the resistance as well, you're working the bigger muscles a little bit more. So it's easier to control, but harder power-wise. Coming back up. From there, we're going to do our one leg circle. So we're going to take it out to the side, roll down towards the mat, and come back up through the middle. So it's a little D shape really. Out we go, round and through to the middle. Keep going, drawing in through the tummy. Round we go, back up. 2 to go. Keeping an eye on keeping that other side of your bottom down. I've rolled off a little bit there. Coming back up. And then let's go back the other way. So we're going to go down, out to the side and back up. And again down, out to the side and back up. Making it as big a circle as you can control. So it might be a little tiny one up towards the ceiling, that's fine. It might be a bigger one. 2 to go. And you might start feeling it deep into your hip joint a little bit as that ball and socket rolls around. That's okay, we're going to stretch out. Back into the middle, come back in, and then bring up the other leg, pop the foot in, and we change to the other side. Okay, so check you've got it all nicely in position, you feel comfortable with where it is. Thinking about being in that mid position through the spine, holding on to those ends of the resistance band, and off we go with our one leg stretch. Reaching out, coming back in. Reaching out, push away, come back in. Keep going. Other side's anchored down. Trying to relax through the rib cage, we're working through the arms. So our biceps are getting a good workout. Stretching away. Last 2. Coming into that tabletop, pushing away. Back in. Last one, out we go. From there, we're lifting and lowering. So drawing down, tightening through your tummy as you come down. And then reaching up. And down we go. To relax through the shoulder, upper shoulder area, so around your neck, don't tense up. Take the pressure through your biceps. Up we go. And again, make sure you don't come up too far so that you roll flat. As you go down, drawing in. Up we come again. 2 to go. Let's lift and lower. We're working those thigh muscles as well, keeping that knee nice and straight. Last one. And then we go into our one leg circle. So out we go to the side, round we go, through the middle and up. And again, out to the side, down we go, through and up. Keep going. And using the bands is good because we get a little bit of compression through the bones. So particularly for us ladies of a certain age, when our bone density starts to go downhill a bit, resistance work helps to strengthen them, helps to try and maintain some of that structure. Let's reverse this now, so we're going down, out to the side and back up, pulling in through that tummy, push down. Round and back up. Keep going. Down, out to the side, coming back up. 3 to go. That hip's perhaps tiring a little bit now, don't worry, we're going to stretch out. 2, out to the side, coming back up. Last one, down we go. Out to the side. Up and rest there. Bring that leg in, give it a little cuddle, and we're going to come up into sitting. So let's do a little bit of arm work while we're here. So we're going to pop the band around our feet. We want to be sitting up nice and tall. Now if you find that you can't do that with your knees bent, knees straight, you might need to bend your knee to allow you to have that lift up there. The other thing we can do is sit on a little block. Okay? But we're going to sit there with these arms. Let's start off by taking them out to the side and release. So we're lifting up with the chest, taking out to the side, drawing in through your tummy, lengthening through the back of that neck, and release. Hold to the side, and back. So we're working the good guys at our backs of our shoulders, we're working our triceps, so the reverse of those ones that have just been working to support the legs with the one leg circles. There we go. 2 more. Last one. Good stuff. Come into the middle and let's work our tummies a little bit now. So from here we're going to do a little bit of a roll down. Now the important thing with a roll down is that you tighten through the tummy and sink down through that middle. Don't arch back, we're doing it as a tummy exercise. So we're going to sink down. So feel yourself roll onto your pelvis, roll backwards. You're rolling onto your sitting bones. You're going to use the band to help you, pulling in tight through your tummy as far as you feel comfortable, and then bring that head forward and lift up. Okay, I'm going to have a little bend of my knees. So we're sinking down, sink down, pull in through your tummy. Come back, bring the arms up towards you and let them help you pull yourself up and lift up. Now I've got a very stiff low back. I don't do this exercise particularly well. I keep practicing, but it's just so stiff my back. So some of you might be able to go back a little bit further than me. Pulling in, pull up, head goes over towards your knees, and we lift up and we drop the shoulder blades down. With this one, let's bring in our oblique muscles. So we're going to sink down. As we come back, we're going to pull with one elbow and twist to one side. Back through to the middle and lifting back up. It's quite an advanced one, this one, so go carefully. If it's too much, just have a little sit out or just do the arms without the roll back, okay? If you're okay, we're going to go down again and we're going to roll the other side. Take the elbow back, twist, and back into the middle and come back up. Okay, we're going to do 2 more to each side. So sinking down through the middle, and twist, back to the middle and up, sinking down, twist, feeling it through that tummy, come back to the middle, roll back up, 2 to go. You'll be glad to know. Down we go. Pulling in. Reach to one side. Back to the middle and up. Last one. Down we go. Reach to the other side. Coming back into the middle. And come on up. Bring your feet together. Have a little stretch out through those hips. However you feel is good for you. And whilst we're here, for our next exercises, we're really going to start working the bottom. So we're going to wrap our band over our thighs. So if you pop your thighs together, pop the band around and either knot it there, or if you've got your freezer clip, that's where it comes in handy. Just clip it in. And then we're going back down onto the mat. And it's quite nice to feel flat again after all those roll downs. So readjust yourself again, feet and knees hip width apart. Think about relaxing down through that rib cage. It might be a bit achy there. Relaxing through the shoulders. So we're going to do our hip twist. We're going to start off by keeping our left knee still, and we're going to twist out with that right leg and come back to the middle. Change to the other side. Keeping those hip bones, those pelvic bones pointing straight to the ceiling. It's like they're your car headlights. They're going straight up to the ceiling, they're not going around the corner. So we twist out and back. You might not be able to go out that far because you've got that band around, but you'll be feeling it a little bit more through the bottom. Last one like that. Coming back into the middle. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of pulsing work. So the left one staying still, the right one goes out, and then you're going to do 6 little pulses. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. So you're really working deep inside that bottom. Keep this bit working at the front as well. We're centered. Right leg still, left leg goes out, and pulses for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back into the middle. Okay, once more each side, left leg still, and we pulse, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to the middle, over to the other side, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're in the middle. Good stuff. Do you think you could try both together, like a little frog? So you can walk your feet together, let the knees drop out to the side a bit, squeeze it through the tummy, squeeze it through the bottom, and we're pulsing both out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly back in. Good stuff. Now while the feet are there, let's try that in a shoulder bridge position, okay? So we're drawing in, lifting up into a shoulder bridge. Okay, you might want to use your head pillow. And from there, let the knees drop out to the sides and pulse both of them. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees together, and we lower back down. Good stuff. And again. Let the knees roll out, pushing out into the band, drawing in through your tummy, lifting up, and pulse out a little bit further, both legs, for 6, 5, working the tummy, 3, 2, 1, back in, glue the legs together, and lower back down. Good stuff. Walk the feet out a little bit again. Okay, so this time we're going to do the single leg. So we're drawing in through the tummy, lifting up. Left leg stays still, right leg goes out and pulses for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into the middle and gently, gently back down. Breath in, breath out, rolling up. Both feet are flat on the floor with straight line, knee, hips, shoulders. Keep that straight line as you turn the left out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the middle and lower back down. Okay, my hamstrings are starting to go as well because they're clinging in there, but we're going to just try one more on each leg. So okay, so one lot of 6 each leg. Pulling up, lifting up, squeeze through your bottom and pulse out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the middle and lower down. Here we go, last time, drawing up, drawing in, squeeze it up. And turn the left leg for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into the middle and lower back down. Well done, folks. Just bring those knees in towards you a little bit. Give them a cuddle and stretch one up towards the ceiling. Give it a big stretch. Lower back down, change to the other leg. Still got the band around us, just making it a little bit more interesting. Stretching it out there. Good stuff. Pop your pillow in, bring your feet and knees together, arms out to the side. We're going to take the knees one way, head the other way, because we've not quite finished with this bottom yet. Have a little stretch out, and then we're going to go over into our clam position, and we're going to try our clam with this resistance. As I said at the beginning, if you haven't got a band, that's okay, you can do it without a band. Just do the normal clowns, the normal shoulder bridges. That's fine, okay? Just add a little bit of difference, a little bit of extra work. And rest as well if you feel you need to. Let's go over onto our side. So, one arm underneath, one head resting on the your pillow, or have your big pillow and your arms out in front, as long as your neck's in that nice straight position. From there, you've got our knees bent up slightly in front of us, feet, bottom, shoulders all in line, yeah, and drawing in through the waist, squeezing through our bottoms and opening out our legs, and lower back down. Okay, lift it up, lift it in, and back down. Okay, squeeze and turn out, and back in. So you should feel it working. You might feel a little bit along the side, along the iliotibial band, but you should feel it in the glutes and the back, pulling up through your tummy and your pelvic floor. 2 to go. Squeeze out. And back in. Last one. There we go. Lower back down. Have a little rest there. Bring those feet up into the air, drawing through your waist, and squeeze out. And lower back down. Squeeze out. And lower back down. Relaxing through the shoulders. Turning through the back of that bottom. Nice and slowly as it returns, yeah? Up we come. If you went with the band, it would go bang with us. We want to lower it back down. That way it works as it goes down as well. Squeeze through the back of that bottom. Tightening up between those sitting bones. Lowering back down. Last one. Squeeze and lift. Slowly down with those legs. Straightening out. Have a reach over. And a come back. And a reach over. And a come back. 2 to go. Good. Last one. Over we go. Coming back down. And then pop yourself up. Swivel yourself around. Okay, and we're going to go over onto the other side. Even ourselves out. So again, check that that neck's in a good position. Shoulders, hips, knees, feet. We're starting off with that climb at level 1, so we're lifting up underneath the waist, squeezing and opening. Really pull up through that pelvic floor and lower back down. So if you think pelvic floor works from the back of you all the way underneath to the front, zipping up and up round and back down. So you can think of your zipping your trousers up, but your zip goes right the way underneath. Getting comfortable. And slowly down. Drawing in through your waist. Squeeze and tighten. Back of that bottom. Working hard. Back down. 2 more. Lifting up. Squeezing open. Lowering back down. 1. Nice and tight. Lowering back down. Having a little rest. Lift those feet up. We're just going to try some at level 2 on this side. Squeeze it open. And slowly back down. And again, squeeze it open. So you can do it at either level 2 or level 1. Working through the back of that bottom. Opening out. Lowering back down. And again, squeezing. Lowering back down. 2 more. feet down and stretch out. From there, reaching over. And come back. And again, reaching over. And come back. 2 together. Stay nicely balanced on the side. Your hands should end up by your ear. But you don't want your head forward, you don't want to be like that, you want to be opening out through that chest. Good stuff. Okay, let's now go over onto our tummies. Still have the band around you for the moment. We'll just do a little bit of arm work. Just going to adjust my band. Okay. Forehead down, arms at the side of you to start with. Think about those shoulders dropping down, drawing in through your tummy, gently lifting up. So it's our breaststroke breath. And back down. Shoulders down, drawing in through your tummy, gently lifting up. Slowly down. Keep going like that. Chin stays tucked in, we're looking at the same bit of mat as we come up. Giving those legs a little bit of a rest. Getting that upper body used to that lifting feeling, because we're going to take that into our 4 point in a moment. Last one. Up we go. Lowering back down. Bring the hands closer in, and then up into 4 point. Sort your band out. Got my chest a little bit too tight to go into where I want to be. So you want a little bit of resistance, okay, in that 4 point position. From there, do your little cat stretch, head up, tail up. Under, drop down, reaching up through the back of your shoulder blades. So just like we were doing with our breaststroke prep, as we come up from the cow stretch, if you like, into the cat stretch, stretch up between the shoulder blades, but the head goes down this time. In our breaststroke prep, our head would be there. Lower back down, and then we're finding that mid position. Feel as if you're pushing up through your shoulders. From there, we're going to go onto one leg, and with that other leg, we're going to pull it out, and in, out, and in. So we've got the band giving us a bit of resistance. Come back in, 3 to go. Reach, and in, reach, and in. Last one, and come back down. Okay. If your band's getting a little bit rolled up like mine is, I'm just going to spread the load a little bit. In that 4 point position, okay, sway over onto the other leg slightly, drawing in through the tummy, stretch out, come back in, reach out, come back in, stretch, and back in. 2 more. The last one, come back in and into the middle. Sit yourself back, stretch yourself out. And a little stretch. And then unknot yourself if you're using a band. Okay, and we're going to spin up over to this now. And we're going to try and trap it underneath our knee. So we've got it single, we don't want it too heavy, the band for this one. And we're in our 4 points. And then drawing up into the middle, and we're going to reach out with the arm. And back. And back. Really pulling through your tummy to give yourself that stability in the middle. 2 more with that arm. Last one. And back there. Change over to the other side. So you're trapping it with your knee. You've got it on that diagonal. Okay. Get yourself set up. You're drawing in through that core, lifting through your shoulders, and then staying steady, reaching out and back in. If this feels too much for the band, just do it without the band. Stretching out. And certainly the purple band's quite heavy for doing this. Give myself a big challenge. If you've got two bands, you've got a lighter one, use the lighter one for this one. The last one. Coming back in and resting back down. Good stuff. Get rid of the band. Stretch yourselves out. And pop both hands over one side. We're going to stretch out our sides. Sit back down, reach forward with that top hand. If you want to, you can even come round a bit further. So you want to feel it all the way up the side. So I'm going out to the right, feeling it down my left hand side. 3, 2, 1, and back up, over to the other side. So my right hand's on top, stretching away, and we're walking around a little bit more as well. Reaching away, feeling that stretch. 3, 2, 1. Good step. We need to stretch out our bottoms and our hamstrings, okay? So what I suggest is you could do the pigeon stretch to the bottom where you go down like that. And I know some people like that one. If you want to, you can do that. Or you can join me in what I call the pretzel stretch, where we lay on our backs, relax onto the mat, pop one foot over the other knee, let that knee drop out to the side, then bring up that other leg and pull in. If your arms are too short to bring your leg in, you can use your strap to help pull you in. Whilst you're there, bring that other leg up towards the ceiling and start stretching out the hamstrings. Big stretch in. Deep breath. Breathe out. Stretch a bit more. And then slowly lower down. Let's change over to the other side. Foot across the knee. Let that knee drop out to the side to start with. And then bring that other leg up. And in. Pulling it in towards you. Stay with that before you straighten your knee to start with, because I think you get a better stretch through the bottom, through your glutes. So once I start to straighten that leg, I don't feel the stretch through the glutes so much. Don't ask me why, I don't quite understand. Holding it there. Deep breath in. Breath out. Stretching a little bit more. Lower that leg down. All the way to the mat. And then while we're there, let's stretch both arms out, both legs out. Big old stretch, fingers to toes. Breath in. Breath out. Good stuff. Okay, we're going to come up now into high kneeling. And into one leg up moving. So I've got my right leg out in front, my left leg behind. And we're going to lean over that front leg. Now, with my left hand now, again, back of the hand on my right knee, twisting round to the side. So it's a big twisty sort of stretch for that upper body. Holding it there. 3, 2, 1, come back into the middle, have a big reach forward stretch, and then let's change over to the other side. Have a lunge to start with, feel it through that back hip, and then, so my left leg's forward, Right arm goes across, back of the right hand onto that knee, twisting round, sit back of the head, hold it there, breath in, breath out, stretch round, and then come back to the middle, lunge forward, pop the hands down, have a good power up, stretch. 3, 2, 1. Come back off and then carefully get yourself into standing. Okay, so we back up safely onto our feet. Feet are underneath our hips, we're lifted up through the chest. From there, take a breath in, big stretch out, and come round. Breath in, breath out, drop the shoulders, drop the head, dangling front, little bend of the knees, link the fingers, and big stretch away. Feeling it through the upper part of our back, through our shoulders, up we come to the top, and then reach those arms out wide. Breath in, breath out, little drop down, link the fingers, stretch away. We go wide, all the way down. Breath in, breath out, float up, twisting out, and back, and round to the other side, and back, nice and gentle. Last one. Back to the middle, lower down. We're going to keep one foot forward, one foot 90 degrees, take it out to the side, lunging over that leg, and back, and again, lunge, and back. Last one, lunge over, bring the arms out to the side, so we're like warrior position if you do yoga, and over we go, into our mermaid type stretch. It's a lovely big stretch all the way from fingers down to their toes. Try and keep in a nice straight line, don't come too far forward. And then come back up. Switch the feet round, let's gallop off the other way. It's as if we're doing a bit of fencing. Stretch and hold, drawing through your tummy, arms out nice and wide. Over we go, reaching over, so you're supporting yourself on that other leg, stretch right from fingers down to your foot, and then come back up. Both feet are pointing out now, we're sinking down for 4, and up, 3, 2, last one, down we go, arms out. Stretch up, keep those arms out, drawing through your tummy, twist round, we're going down into the saw. Same thing as we were doing in our high kneeling, pop the back of your hand onto your calf so you can twist a bit further, reach a bit lower, and then come carefully up into the middle. Let's go for the other side, so twist round, reach down, harder for me this side, ooh, stiff side. Holding it there, reach a bit lower, then come back up. Really don't like that side. Big high knees. 3, 2, 1. Calf stretch. 1 foot forward. Other foot straight behind. Well, not straight behind, off to the side a little bit, but make sure the toes and the heel are in line. We're lunging forwards. Breath in. Breath out, lunge a little bit further. 3, 2, 1. Changing over to the other side. Toes down, heel down. Lunging forwards. Holding that position. Breath in. lunge a bit further forward. And step back up. Good stuff. Have a little shake out. Make sure you're all nice and loose. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Chin on chest. Lower those arms down. Reach down towards the floor. Weights on the front of your feet. Lift up through the backs of your bottom. And then slowly roll it back up. And out. Down we go. Stretching all the way. Coming back up. Restake yourself. Think about that position. So if you've got a plumb line, it would go through your ears, shoulders, hips, behind the knees, in front of your ankles. Breath in. And out. Breath in. And breath out. Well done, folks. Hope that was okay for you. Wednesday we'll release another version with bands, perhaps using it in a slightly different way, so different types of exercises with the bands. So you can join us then, or join us next Monday when I think we'll be using some weights. Take care.